It's Tuesday. Did you vote? So here on Legally in Your Pants, it's sorting hat week apparently. So we're going to talk about two sets of characters. If you don't know the stories behind these characters, this might not make a whole lot of sense. Your best bet is to at least go read the Wikipedia page. It's not required, but it might help at least. If anything, just go watch the movie. First up for sorting is Wuthering Heights. I picked the characters in the love triangle. Heathcliff, Catherine, and Edgar. First off, Heathcliff. I love his character. He's amazing. Heathcliff, I'm going to say, is a Hufflepuff. Now, really, when he is a little crazy, a little off his rocker by the end of the book, and that might seem like, Hufflepuff may seem like a weird choice, but when you look at his motivations for his crazy, it's because he is intensely loyal. I know there's a thing in the description of Hufflepuff. It's like they're very loyal. They're kind of like downplayed and kind of low-key. It's like, but don't cross them because they will F you up. And that's kind of what happened with Heathcliff. Like, he's very intensely loyal to Catherine, and then she crosses him, and man, that was the wrong thing for her to do. Edgar is not really all that interesting. I didn't find him interesting really as a character. He's kind of just there to be part of the love triangle. I couldn't really figure out where he fit. There's not really a whole lot of information, I guess, about him. He's not a Gryffindor, and he's not really a Hufflepuff, really. He didn't seem to be Slytherin-y. The only thing that was left was Ravenclaw. I kind of picked Ravenclaw only because he didn't really fit anything else. What do you guys think? Edgar Linton. Any thoughts? I don't feel that there's enough information to really sort him into a house. Kind of going along with Heathcliff as interesting character is Catherine. Also a very interesting character. She does some weird stuff. She picks Edgar over Heathcliff, even though she is like deeply in love with Heathcliff. They've had this bond forever and ever. But she picks Edgar because Edgar has status and money. Based on those actions, I put her in Slytherin. She could also be in Gryffindor, because she is brazen and bold and exemplifies those qualities of Gryffindor. I don't think her decisions to marry Edgar were sneaky and clever. But I also think that they were she did what she had to do to get what she wanted. So, I'm not sure. I'm in between. I think it would be kind of a hairy, it's like she would get to choose. Because I'm not sure which one to put her in. She has a lot of overlapping qualities. My second story is Pride and Prejudice. Sorting Mr. Darcy and Elizabeth were like my first choices when I found out this is what we were going to do. And I've also included George Wickham in my sorting, so it's kind of even with the other book. Let's start with George Wickham. George is definitely a Slytherin, like no question about it. He is sneaky and sly and will do whatever it takes to get what he wants. He is a Slytherin. Mr. Darcy, on the other hand, he was kind of hard to sort too. I made him a Hufflepuff on the basis that kind of his relationship with Mr. Bingley. He doesn't want him to be hurt by any laissez-faire feelings that Jane may have. Definitely is kind of low-key, kind of keeps to himself, but is very kind and loyal, and the people that know him pretty well think he's like the greatest thing ever. So in that respect, he seems kind of like a Hufflepuff, where he's very kind of even keel, even though that being aloof makes him seem kind of snotty. On the outside, I think Elizabeth thinks he's a Slytherin, but really he's not. Now for the grand finale, Elizabeth. Elizabeth I thought was pretty easy to sort. She goes after what she wants. She's not afraid to speak her mind. She has a lot of courage, obviously, to say some of the things that she does and do some of the things she does. She's a Gryffindor. I would love to hear what you guys think about these characters, if you know the stories. If not, go watch the movies. Go read the Wikipedia pages. Tell me what you think. I look forward to everyone else's sorting this week. Are you guys participating? John, I'll see you tomorrow. Aaron, I'll see you on Friday. And maybe there'll be a special video on Thursday. Don't know. You just have to wait and see. I really don't need to say that. So your best bet is to at least go watch the wiki. Why am I blurry? Oh, there we go. Who is the other sister? Jane?